We have eagerly waiting this day to happen. So blue skies and sun shining. So we can have a deep cleaning day in our camper. Greetings from sunny Andalusia. I think the spring is finally here and it feels so good. We did spend the whole winter in rainy Portugal, so we want to take all our beddings and everything outside so they can dry in a sunlight. And we were wondering, do we park somewhere where it's a concrete so we can lay our crap around? But then we thought, we feel kind of awkward to do that in front of people, so that's why we are here. The place we are parked at is not our number one place to go. This is a plan D, I think. When we drove to this place, the water line was about here, so the water was eating all this area where is the benches and grills and trash bins. We have seen a lot of damage that the heavy rains and flash floods have done, both Portugal and here in Spain. And there has been many road closures and broken bridges and collapsed roads. So now we are just navigating where to go.
Tight fit. The most wet winter that we have ever experienced, and now we took the mattress out to clean it and let it like really dry. Even with these springs, the moistness is accumulating under the mattress. We have already a solution, so every morning during the winter time we put our heater on for vent. So it just blows air through this tube. Usually it heats up with the tube, so it keeps under the mattress some warmer, so the moisture doesn't accumulate there. But every morning, maybe half an hour, we put the fan on and it blows air under the mattress, so it dries out it quite well. We tried it, it was like wet, this floor here on some mornings, and half an hour of blowing in air there and it was completely dry. When we go to Germany, we're gonna buy some tensioners. You can see in the middle there's tensioners, so it will be keeping the mattress more away from the floor with these. I think there is like 20 of these tensioners. Usually it's without it, so you can see it. Usually it's like this, so it doesn't have tensioners and it gets compressed more when you put your ass there. So we're gonna buy more of those tensioners so we can get more clearance between the floor and the mattress. But this is Trolley system. They sell them I think in Reimo and other camper stores, and it costs something around 200 euros for this size mattress. But we will buy the tensioners. They are like 40 euros total, so we can get on every spring those tensioners.
Onko inverteri päällä? Tää ei toimi. Vittu.
Elää nyt kun se inverteri on päälle.
And these beige things that you see on the white surface, it's just a paint that has chipped. It has been scraped off. This is not mold, thank God. But it looks awful. Do not paint underneath your bed.
You can paint it. Eikö tää haisee ihan vitusta?
Vinegari.
Heti.
Haisee vai? Love the smell of vinegar.
Finally, it's time for UV lights to do its job. So we can disinfect our mattress. 3 months of rainy Portugal is behind us, and this lovely weather is here for next weeks. Not days, weeks. So we're gonna use UV light to disinfect everything from the mattress and let it dry like completely. So we can start from the scratch. The mattress doesn't look so bad. We thought that it would be much worse because there was like a really wet surface beneath our bed for many mornings. But it looks good because of the air circulation and the vent that we used. Luckily, we can just now like reset, push the reset button and continue to the summer, whereas not that much rain, not that much moistness, and it's much more convenient to ventilate your truck camper. And going through also these springs, so cleaning up also these.
We have a composting toilet in our truck camper, and so far we have been pleased with this thing, but now we did discover a thin mold layer in our poop section. Don't worry, I'm not going to be graphic and show it, but it's there. So it seems like our fan is not powerful enough to suck all the moisture out now that it has been really heavy rain winter. But I think in the future it will be okay, because now the sun is shining and air will be dry. We have been pleased with this composting toilet for many years, and this was the first time it did happen. So I think there was too much moisture, 2 people using it constantly, and outside being very rainy and buggy. Yeah. We were able to squeeze in this big mattress back to its awkward place without any major arguments, so we are progressing. Dream work is a teamwork. We worked so hard cleaning the camper. I think it's now time for some reward. And our reward method this time is cooking food outdoors. Grilling yummy food in a good weather.
We reward ourselves with good food. And also I'm rewarding myself with my studies. So our period is coming to end and all the exams are next week. So I'm working like a crazy.
Yeah.
Beside the cleaning.
Joni is multitasking everything. So now it's time to stop and enjoy this present moment.
I'm doing little mayonnaise for my burgers. So shallot, onions, then some normal mayonnaise. Blip, 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 blip. Then some sugar in it, because like that much. And the last ingredient, Pedro Jimenez balsamico. I don't know how this works. I'm planning to make next time this properly, so Pedro Jimenez mayonnaise, which comes caramelized onion, then mayonnaise and reducted Pedro Jimenez red wine. But now I'm making like a fast version of it. Let's see what it tastes like.
You want to know what I'm eating? Steamed veggies! Broccoli is back in business. Hopefully we can find a wild asparagus too. The season is on.
This is quite good. Not far away from what I'm looking for. But just adding the caramelized onion here. I don't know if I make it with this balsamico or do I use real Pedro Jimenez red sauce, red wine. It's good. First comes the salmonella.
Salmonella chicken. Incoming. Pollo.
Yeah. Our favorite solomillos, so inner fillet from the chicken. Yeah. Something around 8 euros per kilo. Good chicken. The best part of the chicken. And they work great in the salads, as it is, in tacos, while grilling. Everything.
Mua polttaa liekit raviaan.
Multi-use of everything. So we have been using our cast iron pan as a lid when we are grilling. Works wonders. I'm not strong enough.
That's how you know you are getting old, when you cannot open the jars. Kiintiö brokkoli.
Pepinos laminados.
We have a feast.
Some pareilles. Pareilles. Lots of umami. Some Pedro Jimenez and lots of onions. So next time using the caramelized onion and it will be perfect.
Precisely.
So good feeling that the spring comes in Spain so early. It's still like really cold in Finland. We are just dreaming about the spring and here it is, full-blown spring. Our home is now cleaned from top to bottom. One thing that we need to do as a cleanup, we have to go through all our stuff. So every item that we have in a truck we laid outside and go through it if we need it or not, because we don't want to hang around with stuff that we don't need, because yeah, it weighs a lot, and if you have a small camper like this you have to be really careful with the weights. That's why we go through always all our stuff, and you know that always it accumulates a lot of stuff that you don't need even in a small space. So we do it I think in a couple of days. Yeah, the truck is working fine and you have this spring feeling, like everything is so well at the moment. We had a little meetup with Finnish nomads. We had a blast. There was some people that we knew and some people that we just first time met, and had a good food, had a good wine and had a good night. It was really nice night. And after that we met with our friend Simo, who is leaving the sunny Spain in a matter of days. So we did meet up here, and always when we meet up with the Simo we always make good food. We're gonna spend one more night in here. We all first was pondering if we go to the coastal roads. We don't really like it. It's just a motorway that goes through the coastal area. Too much people, too much motorhomes. We don't like it. So much better to go to the inland and drive here.